Everyone, it's Blockchain Bernie here, broadcasting live from sunny Las Vegas. Man, it seems I hit the mother load with the mother token. And then in my last video, I talked about that mother token on the Solana chain. It's a brand new meme coin initiated by famous rapper Iggy Azalea. And in the last video, I invested $4,000 live while you watched. And in this little video, I'm going to reveal to you how it turned out to me. All right, so let's look at the chart here. This is the Mother Iggy token. And man, guys, it seems like I invested right here. Well, maybe around here, right? Like around 0.9 cents per token. And look at this bull run here. It's only 3.5 days ago that I put my $4,000 into it. And it was just a test, right? I found that mother token is kind of fun, actually, right? It's a different meme coin than all these dog coins and stuff like that. We have a very famous meme coin on the Solana chain named Bonk. It's dog themed, but otherwise, to me, relatively boring, right? With this one, there's Iggy behind it. She's engaging with her community. She has one or two Twitter spaces each and every day. She's engaging with everyone on Telegram, and she's letting everyone know what she knows and what she doesn't know. And she is really committed to the Solana chain. And yeah, I just like that. And then let's just see how it turned out for me in my wallet here, right? So this is the Blockchain Bernie wallet, right? And it had those $4,000 in it on Thursday in my previous video, right? Now we're at 26,000. So that is kind of awesome, right? And here's the thing that I thought, right? My plan for today's video was to show you how to put a limit order on Jupiter, because I wanted to wait until my Iggy tokens hit 28,000 coming from 4,000. That would have been a 7x, right? In just a few days. And I thought, like, once it's hit 7x, I will just sell what I put into it, those $4,000, just to have it back, right? So it would have got my holdings would have gone from 28, then back to 24, right? And then I thought, like, well, then the 24,000, that's still back. That's free money, right? If I ever should lose it all, then be it. I have my $4,000 back. And I would have never thought that now, just 3 days after my previous video, we would have already reached that. But we have, right? So it went even up to 33, 34,000. So what I did while you guys were not there, I sold off part of my Mother Iggy tokens for proceeds of $5,379, as you can see here. And that was because I thought, like, man, it's not only I need my $4,000 back, I need the taxes also that I'd have to pay on those $4,000 because it's going to be a gain. So I need to be able to pay my 25% capital gains tax on that. So that's the reason I went for $5,379. So I sold maybe 15% of my holdings. I sold it when it was a little bit higher than it is right now. So let's look into it here again. Yeah, I sold it here, maybe here, right? For 8.1. Well, actually, it was 8.4. So it was quite close to the top, right? And it was going back down, and I was almost like, no, I'm not selling because 10 minutes ago it was higher. But then at some point I thought, like, well, let's do it now. So I sold off maybe 15% of my holdings, and I have my money back now. I have it in USDC here in my wallet. Those 5,300, that pays for the 4,000 that I put in, plus the taxes that I have. And all these currently 22,000 here that we see here. They are just, gains out of thin air. Even if I lose them all, I would not lose money at all. So that's great. And then everyone wants to know, of course, should you still get in? What do I think will happen in the future to the mother token, right? And first of all, let me be clear here. None of this is financial advice. I don't know your personal situation, and I'm not a financial advisor. So all this is purely for entertainment purposes and to just share my views and my story with you, right? So for me personally, I feel like it's really fun with this token. And I just looked at the market cap here. So let's go back into this one here. So right now, the fully diluted valuation, the fully diluted market cap, and it pays to read what CoinGecko has to say about this here, but I've also made a lot of videos diving into the details of all these market capitalization. It's 62, 63 million, right? So let's kind of duplicate this tab here and let's look into Bank, right? So Bank, that's the most successful meme coin on Solana so far, right? It's only at 0.00003116 cents. And it has a current market cap of 2 billion and a fully diluted of almost 3 billion, right? So they have a circulating supply that's less than the total and the max supply, right? So they can still put 1/3 into circulation, diluting you, right? And driving the price down. That's what I like about the Mother Iggy token, the circulating supply, total supply, max supply, that we're only talking about fully diluted valuation here, right? So these 62, 63 million compare to the 3 billion here that we have with Bank, right? So if the Mother token would ever be as successful as Bank is, and man, for a meme coin, Bank is so boring. Holy crap, it is so boring. It has this little picture here. There's nothing special about it. Why did it go to 3 billion? Maybe there's some, Solana insiders there. Maybe they have a good connection to whatever, the Solana guys and the Solana DeFi guys and stuff like that. But 3 billion, that's remarkable. Let's compare it to things like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, right? So where is Doge right now? Doge is at 22 billion, right? And where is SHIB? So SHIB is at, and by the way, the logo is really similar to the Bank one. SHIB is at 14 billion, right? Bank is at 3 billion, fully diluted, right? And we're talking the Mother token here at 62 million. So that is still very low compared to these. And I feel that duo of Iggy and her brother, right? And her brother seems to be tech savvy, right? And they started this thing, and look at the initial success here, right? They are still finding market makers, but they're already listed on 4 centralized exchanges, one of them being Mexi. So if you want to get into the Mother token, you can buy it on Mexi, MEXC, as a centralized exchange, or you can do it on Jupiter, as I've shown in many of my videos, the Jupiter decentralized exchange, or the aggregator for all Solana decentralized exchanges. All right, so 62 million, I personally believe it's going to go way higher than that. Almost kind of regret I sold like 15% of my holdings, but it can never hurt to take profits, and at least take the profits out for what you've originally invested into it. I think that's a smart move. I'm limiting my upside a little bit there. So everything I will make on the upside will now be 15% less as it would have been had I not sold, right? But that's fine. I can live with that. I have my initial investment back, and I love so many things about that Iggy token, and I think it is way more fun. I mean, that person, that rapper is fun. That she's engaging with the community each and every day is kind of fun. Her memes are fun. I mean, you can think of her assets, what you want, right? And, you can say they are not natural or whatever it might be. But fact of the matter is, it's kind of entertaining, right? More so than kind of a comic style dog, which happens to be the 500th of dog meme coins, right? And also, the brother being tech savvy, they want to be on Solana. They want to be loyal to Solana. Already being listed on 4 centralized exchanges, getting a market maker. Now think about, she's getting a market maker really soon. She might get listed on Binance, Kraken, maybe Coinbase. Not so far in the future. Think about what that means for the token price. And also celebrity meme coins seem to be a trend. They have to be done right. There's a lot of scams out there. Iggy is building on that and saying, hey, every time I see a rug somewhere, right, some meme coins turning out to be a scam or something, she's burning some of her tokens, which is also a very, very nice move, obviously. So I think this is a very, very nice train. And, I'm not planning on selling the remaining 85% of my tokens, right? So I'm still proud owner of 345,744 mother tokens. And I'll just keep a hold of them, and let's see how things develop in the future. With meme coins in general, the question is, what do you do with meme coins, right? So let me put a warning here. They don't have like a real underlying value. It's all about the brand and the meme that's behind it. I personally feel there already is a brand with this famous musician here, Iggy Azalea. She can build on that, and but you should never. And I said that in my last video again. Never bet the farm on a meme coin or on some art NFT or stuff like that. You should probably only do a few $100s there if you want to get your feet wet, and it should never be more than, let's say, 0.1% of your total net worth, because everything else would just be too risky, right? Okay, so so what do you think about all these things here? Do you have some other tokens as well? Do you think meme coins, we don't want to be in those at all, and I shouldn't even talk about them here? And this is not going to be a channel that talks about a lot of meme coins, NFTs and stuff. So we're doing serious things. We're building the Xandeum storage layer, so we're adding a storage layer to the Solana chain. We're also starting our own liquid staking pool really, really soon. I couldn't be more excited about that. And if you liked all that, I mean, follow me on Twitter. I haven't really talked about that. Here's my Blockchain Bernie account. Follow me there. It's going to give you points. We have a points app, points.xandeum.org. You can claim your points there for following me on Twitter, for joining our Discord through our website. Just go to xandeum.com in the top right. You can join our Discord, join our email list, follow me on Twitter, do all these things. All of these things will give you points in our points app, points.xandeum.org. All right. Thanks so much for watching.